Okay, and bow. Right, welcome. Another week. White belts, orange belts. Hope you're okay. Hope you're all behaving well and safe. You'll see we're in a different area today. Wasn't too sure of the weather, so and where we've been doing it on the drive, it's a bit of an angle. So when we try and do our kicks, I think I explained last week, it's very hard because we're on an angle. So back to somewhere flat. So, right then, again. Parents, thanks very much for your continued support and effort. Very, very much appreciated. The instructors are doing a fantastic job. Just getting something to you, quite rightly so. It's a service, so we're trying our best. Let's keep those pictures on Facebook. We're getting some really, really good, inspiring pictures, so that's really awesome. Thanks very much for that. And white belts and yellow belts, let's go, shall we? Okay, so put your hands together, feet and bow. Right then, okay, so remember, we're going to go up with the head. I'm going to come down, we're going to go to one side, then the other, then we're going to come to the centre. Slightly different, we're going to go up, down, one side and the centre. And last time, up, down, one side and the centre. Okay, this time we're going to try and get this ear, so the left ear to the left, right there, the shoulder if we can. And back up. Then we're going to put the right to the right ear if we can. Don't worry if you can't. We're just getting those stretches. And left, 3, 2, 1, and then right. 3, 2, 1. Last time. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to put the head in the centre, and we're going to get those heads round, nice slow circle. There's 1. And there's 2. And there's 3. Good effort. We're going to go the opposite way now. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Good. So remember those shoulders, we're going to work those shoulders. If it's a little bit dark, I've turned the light off because it's really, really bright outside. So I want to make sure that you can see me, so hopefully you can. Okay, so let's get those shoulders forward. So remember, we try and keep those heads nice and straight and the back straight. And we're going to bring those shoulders back. Okay, one more time, we're going to go forward. Let's see if we can get big circles though, big circles. And we're going backwards. Okay, good effort. So we're going to bring those hands together. Remember now we're going to try and keep these working at the same time. So we're going to make left and right work together. Good, well done. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going back. Remember, keeping those hands together. That's it, excellent work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we're just going to shake those wrists. We haven't finished yet. We're going to give you another exercise to do. Okay, so we're going to fist close. Remember those big punches? Open, close, open, close. So we'll get a little bit closer. So remember what we do with those? We open them, and then we bring the little fingers in. Then we bring the rest of the fingers, and we tuck that thumb down. So from here, we do 1, 2, and tuck that thumb in. Never put the thumb inside. 1, 2, 3. Nice and tight. Remember when we're punching straight. We always hit with this area here. Okay, good, good, good. All right then, so from there we've got those fists. And all we're going to do is open and close those fists. And then we're going to make them big, big and strong. Okay, right, this is where we look really silly now because we're going to pretend we're putting a big rope into it. So think that there's something out in the water and you've got to bring that boat back to you. So that's big pulls, big pulls. Grab that rope. It's a pretend rope. If you've got a rope and you want to grab it, that's fine, as long as your mum and dads know. Okay, so this time there's a rope coming from up the top there. And it's a big circle rope, so when you pull it, it's going to go round the other way, and you're never going to stop pulling this. So grab and pull. That's it, well done, good. We're going to grab and pull. Then we're going to pull up now. We're going to pull up. Let's get that rope, and we're pulling that rope up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Shake. Okay, we're just going to put those hands into the hips. I'm going to push those hips forward and backwards. We're going to go forwards and backwards. We're going to go to one side, to the other. Again. Well done. Last time. Well done, you lot. Bring those feet a little bit closer, and we're just going to try and move the hips. So let's keep that head where it is and the feet where they are. And we're going to go around with those hips. Look like a boogie dancer. Okay, and swap those hips. Try and keep the head where it is. Good effort, well done. Good, shake those legs. Feet together, just put the hands onto the knees. We're just going to turn there. Nice and gently, no pressure on those legs. And then the other way. Good, well done. We're going to shake those. Okay, so from there, what I want you to do is get onto your bottom. And I'm going to go to the side so you can see what we're doing. So again, nice and quickly, we're just going to push those toes forward. So remember now, the area you're training with, let's make sure there's nothing there and it's nice and safe. I'm sure your mums and dads have already done that. Push those toes forward. Bring those toes back. Push those toes forward. And bring those toes back. When we bring them back, we're going to try and get the toes pointing all the way up to the air. All the way to the sky. Right now, when you lift the ankles, these bottom parts here are the ankles. Let's lift them off the floor if we can. Good effort. 3, 2, 1, and relax. One more time. So we're tightening all the muscles in the calves and the thighs, and we're working this area here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last time. Big. So get those ankles off that floor. Toes pointing straight up. 3, 2, 1. Well done. So we're going to just stretch now. So let's see if we can stretch and touch those big toes. If you can, that's fantastic. If you can't, maybe try and bring the feet in and grab your big toes and then push them out as far as you can. Okay? If it starts to hurt, remember the rule, stop. To begin with, if you can stretch to here, that's a fantastic effort. There is fantastic as well. Eventually, we will get you to stretch all the way to those big toes. And relax. Okay, so from there, we're just going to lean over a little bit more, we're going to pull back. And we're going to relax. And we're going to shake. We're just going to lean forward, and we're going to lift. Good effort, well done. Okay, so from there, we're going to lie onto our backs. Now I know you know this is nice and soft, so your floor might be a little bit hard. So if you want to put a pillow beneath you, that's fine. Okay, so all I want you to do is lift your legs into the air, and bring your legs down, and take them up, and take them down. When we go down, we don't touch the floor. Okay, we're going to bring them up, keep the hands flat on the floor, and down, and the head relaxes, and up, and down. Bring your knees in, push your knees out, bring your knees in, and then out. Well done. In, then out. Let's try this one now. Up, open, down, closed. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, we come up, we open, we come down, with the legs open, and we close. Okay, this way, nice and relaxed. We go up, feet together, then we open our legs nice and comfortably. We keep them that distance apart. We go down, so we're working an extra muscle, but we don't touch the floor. We bring our feet in. We come up, widen those legs. We keep them nice and wide, and we go down. Big muscles now. Close those legs, and up. One more. Open, and down at that distance. Close those legs. Bring those knees in, and good effort. Well done. So from there, we're just going to go onto our knees, and we're just going to have a little lean back. So remember how we did this? We always keep our hands behind us at your grades, just to make sure, and all we're doing is stretching these big thigh muscles here. So we're just leaning back slightly, and relax. And we're just going to go onto our toes, and we're going to relax then, not so much pressure on the toes, nice and gentle. Coming up to the flats of the feet, and back up to the toes. Gentle push there. And the flats, we're just going to lean back a little bit, just so the knees are just coming off the floor a little bit. And we're going to come to the centre. This time we're going to lean those hands, push those hands forward, but we're going to try and keep our bottom as close as we can to our legs and our feet. And we're going to stretch those legs, and we're going to stretch those arms. And relax. So it's the area here we're stretching, so we're leaning, big stretch, we're pushing our bottom down. And we're stretching those hands by a creepy spider, crawling out. And back to the centre. And one more time. Down. Good. And relax, okay. Knees together, hands onto your feet, back up. Okay, good effort, well done. Hands by your sides, feet together, and bow. Okay, quick drink, come straight back. Okay, well done you're not. So hands by your sides, feet together, and bow. A little bit faster this week, so each week we're going a little bit faster, and we're going to bring those moves together. Okay, so I know we've started doing those blocks, so we're going to practice those blocks for a couple of minutes, not long. Okay, so bow, feet shoulder width apart for me, so nice and straight. Remember what we said, feet together, toes out, ankles out, toes out, ankles out, good. Okay, so remember those stances? So this one, Kibadachi, that's how we get that move there. Zenkutsu Dachi, remember, is that I'm ready to go. Okay, okay, so we bow, instruct the nose then, if we go straight into the Kibadachi, the student's ready. He'll ask you to bring your, she'll ask you to bring your feet together and bow, and then they might say Zenkutsu Dachi. Or if we say Kibadachi, which is what we're going into now, there we go. So we're going to look at those blocks. We're always going to start with our left when we're training. So, your rising block, inside body block, inside body block, outside body block, outside body block, downward block, downward block. Okay, so I know we practice these a lot, but there's a reason. This is exactly the same as school, and when we're at home and we put things away to make things tidy, it's telling our mind and our brains that this is how we do things. And there's a thing in the brain called a muscle memory, and after that muscle memory repeats itself a couple of times, yeah, it starts to understand and it will do it automatically. So in a couple of months, when you've got somebody in front of you that's throwing a punch, you will automatically block if it's coming towards the face. And this is what we need to do for the lower belts, okay? It's good practice. So I'm looking towards you now, and you're going to use your left. Now I know it looks as if it's the other hand for me, okay, but I just want you to use your left. And this is your left, that's how we start, okay? So we're going nice and high. When we come across that body now, nice and high up, above that face. So there's one, there's two. Inside body block, comes across the body. 3, look at that, fist comes, ready to go in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I want you to try those with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, well done. One more try. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. So right then, I'm going to ask you to pause now, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Say no more than 2 minutes. Okay, you're going to practice that, and I want at least, there's 8 of those, so you can easily do 10 sets in 2 minutes. Are you ready? Pause, go. Nice and fast. Okie dokie, and bow. Good effort. So there's straight away, there's your 1 to 8, your basic moves. Even the black belts and senior brown belts, the higher, I practice them all the time. It's technique. Okay, your basic technique moves. All right then, so let's put that left leg in front as Zenkutsu Dachi. Remember, we step back into that fight, never forward, as we discussed and we talked about this. If there's a naughty person here and I step forward, that means they can pop me on the nose. So we step back, and that gives us a bigger gap, bigger area, so we can protect ourselves nice and fast. All right, and so what we're going to do again this evening is the get back. The get back. Okay, we just have a quick go to the get back, and we'll do some punches and some kicks. All right then, so if there's a nasty person in front of us, what we're going to think about doing is telling them to go away. Tell them to go away. Yeah? Now we're not going to stand there and say, oh, stop it, please stop it. We need to shout. But if they're really nasty and they want to hurt us, we don't want to punch people or kick people. Just because we do karate, it doesn't mean we punch and kick. Karate is a self-defense, okay, with an empty hand. That's what it means. All right, so we're looking at the defense stance. So if there's a horrible, naughty person in front of me, I'm going to go into that defensive stance. Now look straight away, that leg goes back and the hands are up. No fists, hands. Okay, so we don't have them here, have them there, nice and relaxed. Fingers, nice and closed. And we're there at the guard. So I can see in between those hands, I can just peek through those and I know where the person is. From there, you'll see with me now, from here, I'm pushing and I push forward into the chest. This area here. It might be that we just push the shoulder, okay? But as we do that, we shout, get back. Now I know all of you can shout. I know that for a fact. So we're going to practice. I'm going to shout itch, I'm going to slide forward, you're going to slide forward, and you're going to do the get back. So you're telling somebody to get back. If you want to, shout, leave me alone, go away, help me, doesn't matter. But by defending yourself the most practical and less aggressive way with the open hands, it might as well, when we're shouting get back, it might tell somebody that there's a problem, that you need a help, that somebody needs to come and help you. Okay, so hands, ready, into the stance. When I shout itch, we're going to jump, ready, itch. Okay, when I shout itch and I move forward, I want to hear you do that. Move forward and a loud get back. Ready? Itch! 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 Okay, well done. So when we move forward, we always come back. Okay? We get that space back again. Because it might be that person wants to get up and run away. That's what we want. We never stand there and we never hit them or kick them. Never. We come back so we can see everywhere. Open hands and still shout, get back, leave me alone, go away. So we're protecting ourselves and we're not being nasty. Okay, so I'm going to shout itch and you're going to do them. I'm not going to see how fast I can go because I know. Ready? Left leg in front. When I shout itch, step forward, nice loud, get back. Ready? Itch! 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 Good, and shake those hands. Okay, so from here, make that fist. I want you to bring those fingers inside now. Nice and relaxed. And all we're going to do is just going to push them down gently. Gently, bring them back together, make a fist. Push them down gently. Nice and relaxed. Okay, bring those in. And just nice and slowly, pull one hand over gently. That's all it has to go to. And we're going to swap. And if it doesn't want to go and it just goes to there, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. That's good effort. Shake those hands. So that's rule number 1. If we don't need to fight, we do not fight. That's it. If somebody's on the floor, we don't punch them or kick them. We stand back. You can still carry on shouting, get back, say, help me, doesn't matter. But no going in to punch them when they're on the floor or kick them. No. No, no, no. Never, ever. Okay. Fists. We know how to make those fists big and strong. Your fists, as we discussed, my left leg's in front, my left fist is higher than my right fist. So this will always be the front punch, the back punch. So left leg is in front, left fist is higher than the right. If my right leg's in front, look what happens. They swap and it goes higher. Again, left leg goes higher. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to have a little bit of fun. So I'm going to put your left leg in front. Okay, but instead of going forward to do this, we're going to come backwards. Now, a lot of people say, why do you teach students to go backwards? Because I want you to be safe. If we automatically teach you to go forward all the time, you will want to go into it and you'll want to punch and hit. We don't want that. Okay, so from here, left leg in front, fists up. We're going to step back. As we step back, we take little slidey steps. We take slidey steps because if we take a big step and move that foot forward, okay, and there's something behind me, I might trip over. So from here, there, slide back, and with you again. So ready, left leg in front, 1, good, 2, swap those hands to the opposite, 3, good. Let's face the other way with our right leg in front this time, so right fist is higher, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we're going to practice that now, a little bit faster. Ready? Left leg in front, fists up. 1, 2, 3. Good. Change, right leg in front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good effort. Okay, now we're going to teach you to go side to side. Side to side. We've done forward and back, side to side. A little bit tricky this because we try and stop crossing our legs unless we're going in for a kick. Okay? So, if I want to go to my left, bring your left leg across, right leg across, little steps. That means that we're ready to do any type of technique we need to. If I'm going to go to my right, okay, same again. Back leg, front leg, back leg, front leg, back leg, front leg. To my left, front, back, front, back, front, back. Now if you want to move your front leg, that's fine, but you're crossing your legs. So be careful. So, from here, there, little steps. So if that naughty person is walking around, you can still see where they're going. You're not crossing your legs. Not crossing your legs. I want you to practice that later on, okay? So I'm just going to give you these little techniques. I don't want to stopping and starting so much. But in between these lessons, okay, I want you to stop, pause when I say, but that is an ideal time to pause for yourself. All right, while you're talking to me, while I'm talking now, go and get yourself a quick drink. So we make sure that we're protecting ourselves all the time, hands up, okay? Don't drink too much. We have our hands a little bit high, but not in front of our face because we can't see. We close those fists only when we're punching in the dojo here, but any other time, keep those fists open. Right. We'll teach you how to punch, that's not a problem at all. But so what we've got there now is your 8 basic blocks, your Kipadachi, your Zenguchi Dachi, okay? And now we're starting to go forward and back here. So we're actually getting you to swap those legs. If we don't want to swap those legs, slide the leg back, slide the leg back. Slide it forward, slide it forward, slide it forward. Okay? Forward, slide, forward, slide, forward, slide. You can practice that at your own time. Right then, let's move on. Punches, please. Left leg in front, fists up. From in front, we're going to do a couple more punches. Now, I'm going to give you an uppercut and a hook. All right, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So we know if the left leg's in front, the left fist is higher. That's our front punch. That's the jab. Okay, we're just jabbing it out. The back one is coming across our body, so we call that the back punch or the cross, jab and cross. Okay, jab, cross. Okay, jab, we're just jabbing out, cross, we're coming across the body. So what I want from yourselves is 2 punches. 1, 2, front, back, okay? So we're looking straight ahead, from here, front, back. Remember where those punches going? Straight in front. Straight in front, not out there. If we do that out there, we're missing that target. Okay, so from here, 1, 2. Right then, I'm going to give you front, back, front uppercut. Now the uppercut is a technique that comes underneath the chin area here. Okay, underneath the chin. You'll do that here. You are not going to practice on your mums and dads, your brothers and sisters, the cat and the dog, or anything. If one of your parents has a pillow they can hold on to, that's fine. Now, we've got to make sure with this uppercut that we haven't got a bendy wrist. We have to have straight wrist, big and strong. Okay? So we do a front punch, back punch. Now that front uppercut is nice and tucked into the body. It comes up under the chin. Okay? 1, 2, nice and tucked under the body, uppercut. Look how straight it is. If it's bendy, it's going to break. So, uppercut, nice and tight. Big solid punch. Alright, so with me, so we're going to do front punch, back punch, uppercut. Ready? Itch! 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 Okay, we're going to swap sides now. Right side. So, punch, punch, nice and tight, front uppercut. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, with me. Ready? Itch! Okay, good. So, ready? Back to your left. Left leg in front. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. So instead of saying left and right now, I'm going to ask you to say, I'm going to say change. And you're going to start to move those feet a little bit faster. So left leg in front. 1, 2, 3. Change. Nice and fast with those legs. 1, 2, 3. Change. Okay, so let's practice that change. Some students jump into the air and they have lots of fun swapping those legs. We don't need to jump high. I want you to look at me now, left leg in front. And when I say change, we're going to swap those legs. Change. Now the body doesn't need to move. It's just the hips. Okay, so with me, left leg in front. Change. 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 Okay, happy? Right, let's get that front punch, back punch, uppercut in. Ready? Change. 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 Good. Okay, very, very good. Okay. So, nice big deep breath. Big deep breath. So, I want those done a lot more in your own time. An awful lot more in your own time, okay? Keep on practicing them. We're looking at speed for those, lots of fast speed. When we come back to the dojo, we will move that on. It's probably going to be another, I don't know, 3, 4, 5. We've no idea how long it is. What my proposal is each week, I'm going to get you up to the next belt level. And if we're still in what we call lockdown, I'm going to start to teach you the next belt. Okay, what will happen then is when you come back, we will see which one you're ready. So if you're a white belt, and if we've covered all the yellow belt stuff, syllabus, and then we've been practicing the orange belt as well, when you come back, I'm going to see how good you are. And if you're up to that orange belt standard, we're going to grade you to the orange belt. Okay, it just means we'll get a couple more instructors in and we'll go nice and fast. At the gradings, we'll get a couple of people, not a lot of people, lots and lots of fast, hard work and really make you work and sweat. Okay, so this week, you've got another move now, an uppercut. And these change, okay? You need to swap those hips, swap those hips, swap those hips. Okay, right, very impressed. We've only had 2 breaks. One was just a quick drink. So that's a full 30-minute session. And that's what I want to see from yourselves. Look back on this, all right? I want 8 basic blocks, perfect by the time you get back. I want those left legs in front, fists up. I want the open hands, and I want the get backs perfect. And I want a loud get back, both legs. Now, some of the instructors work on one leg. You'll see with myself, me, I work both legs. If we can work both legs at a very, very young belt, a very young age, we're winning. We will be winning. From there, let's get those punches. That's the easy stuff. I want a good 50 to 100 each week from you. And then from now on, I want front punch, back punch, uppercut. Because what I'm going to do next week is give you the hook. So you're actually moving in already to some of the orange belt syllabus. Okay, so it's 1, 2, uppercut. Okay, from here, 1, 2, uppercut. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But I want you to work on both sides. That's the very important one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, with your parents, a little bit of a game. A little bit of a game. Maybe you've got a big brother or a big sister. Maybe your mum or dad want to try this game. Alright? So I'll put my left leg in front. They're going to put their left leg in front. So their left leg's going to be there. Their right leg's there. And we take turns. Maybe mum wants to do it and dad's watching. So we shout, change. So that change from here. Remember Bobby in the centre? Change. 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 Nice and fast. Okay, you lot? Right, hands by your sides, feet together. It's been a good session, so you've only had 1 break and then 1 quick swig and you're half an hour. So remember that, stretch it out and don't work too hard. Hands by your sides, feet together. Be safe, behave, bow. Well done you lot. See you soon.